Thanks, Kathleen. I'll go ahead and start now. So welcome, everyone. You are in attendance for the scoop from Campus Life Services Wellness and Community. And we're going to talk about discounts galore and where to find more. I'll take half this presentation. I'm the Assistant Director of Wellness and Community, and Kathleen Umel is our Wellness Program Manager, and she'll take over the other half of the presentation. So let's start first with the agenda today. So today's agenda, we're going to showcase two of our resources, the UCSF discounts and My Wellness Resource Hub. Essentially, both of these resources are meant for you as individuals, but also meant for your teams as well, and hopefully helping to infuse a culture of wellness into your teams. Now, if you look at the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see our wellness icon, which is really a lotus image. And because all of us find it's hard to find time to really incorporate wellness into your daily lives, we're going to use this wellness as a visual cue today to take on a wellness activity during this presentation. So whenever you see this, take the time to do something easy. I don't know, stretch, squats, jumping jacks, just take a sip of water. Just try to use the cue as a reminder to sneak in some wellness during this presentation. All right, so who is Wellness and Community? There's that lotus image. Take on that first wellness activity you were thinking about today. So with that, Kathleen and I are a two-person team, and you will note that we have programs that you see above, which really to promote a healthy work-life experience for all of us who are here at UCSF. Also, one other thing to remember is that we are also working to serve as facilitators of partnerships to connect with people who are also doing wellness work within the university. And so our community knows about all the wellness offerings available to them, to you as well. All right, Kathleen, let's go to the next slide. So pillars of wellness. We define wellness in the programming that we provide. We decided to create a foundation for our department that we refer to as the pillars of wellness. Now, it's twofold, but one, we're working to educate people that wellness is really a holistic concept and that encompasses more than just going out for a run and eating healthy, but secondarily, it's to be mindful about the needs to address all your wellness needs, which these pillars actually represent. I think we know we were successful if the way the chancellor discusses pride values, maybe someday he'll be encouraging all of us to be mindful and take the time for all of these pillars of wellness for our own well-being. All right, Kathleen. So I get to talk a little bit about discounts. So why do we do discounts? Well, everyone loves to save money. From our standpoint in wellness and community, we think this creates opportunities to have fun with your family, your friends, your coworkers. And our philosophy is we look for fun, Bay Area, family-centric, and popular activities to market as discounts for the community. Now, we have different types of discounts as well. We'll take a brief look at some of the shopping, our activities and events. And we always keep an eye geared towards students to see if there's anything that would be appealing to them in their discount endeavors. So let's look at shopping discounts real quickly. I'm going to highlight a few. First of all, Columbia Sportswear Company. We're in collaboration with them, and they do about 4 different discounts open to UCSF. And what's nice is it's about 20% off retail. And then let's go to the Safeway discount. We have a Safeway discount that is relatively new. They contacted us about 6 months ago. It's with us until July 2022, and you actually get a 5% off of your bill. Now, it excludes some things that you can imagine it excludes, but all you need to do is go to the membership desk of any Safeway, show your ID, and they'll give you a little coupon to be able to use whenever you check out. Let's go next to activities and events, Kathleen. So we have a variety of different activities and event discounts available. I wanted to take a minute and talk about Broadway SF, which is a year-round live theater, which thank goodness has got a great program coming up for the 22-23 season. For example, I think Cats is back. The Temptations will be here. We, specifically on our discount page, have been advertising the Harry Potter production, which until the 4th of September, you can get a 10% off every ticket that you purchase. The Chase Center, we work hard to find Warrior discounts and publicize them on our discount page. And as larger events come to the Chase Center, like for example, before the pandemic, we did Gold Over America tour for USA Gymnastics. We look for those type of family events that people would be interested in, and then post them up in our discount page for UCSF to take advantage of. Now, the other key activities and event discounts we zero in on is Southern California. So we have Tickets at Work and Getaway Today, which are both excellent areas to search not only for Disney tickets, which are extremely important, but Universal Studios, SeaWorld. And then as a side note for Tickets at Work, we get a fair amount of requests for rental cars, and you can find rental car discounts within the Tickets at Work. And then locally, we have California Academy of Science, the Bay Area Discovery Museum, and San Francisco Zoo. They have discounts that vary from $2 to $5 off per person. Student discounts, I won't spend much time on that, but just note that we do try and find discounts that are appropriate for students. And what I'd like to do now is give the baton to Kathleen Umel. Take it away, Kathleen.
All right, thanks, Jen. So now I'm going to talk to you all about where you can actually find discounts and find them easily. So we do have one page where you can go to access all of these discounts that Jen just mentioned. And I'm actually going to take you to our new My Wellness resource hub that we developed. And so the URL for this website is hopefully really easy to remember. It's mywellness.ucsf.edu. And so I'm actually going to switch my screen share here and take us all to the website so I could just walk you through where you find it. So when you type in the URL, you should be taken here to our My Wellness Resources Hub page. And if you scroll down, you'll see that we have our pillars of wellness that Jen introduced earlier on in the presentation. So we have our 7 pillars here. And as you can imagine, for discounts, that does impact your financial wellness. So for finding our discount page, you can go to the financial wellness resources, and it'll bring you down here to all of the links that we have for financial wellness available to people at UCSF. And we have a discount program link right here where you can click on this and it'll take you directly to our page. And so the page is organized in the same way that Jen went over for all of the different sections. And so all the different discounts that Jen mentioned, you should be able to find here, along with the different instructions on how you actually access the discounts. And so I'll briefly just scroll through here so you can take a look at how it looks like for a fair amount of these, you will be directed to the website of the retailer who you're purchasing the items from, and you'll be able to continue forward with a transaction on there. And so I'll go back to the My Wellness Resource Hub here. So again, mywellness.ucsf.edu can be the URL to type in, and you can find it under financial wellness. You can also, of course, search through any of these other wellness resources that you're interested in checking out. There's also a section here for wellness stories and articles that you're able to look into, as well as events that are coming, and the ability to search through different categories in this section too. Lastly, I'll just show you at the bottom here that we do have a little section highlighting our Wellness and Community Instagram that you're able to follow if you don't already. I will also point out and just share that we do have an event called Recess Time going on this month, and you might see something associated with Recess Time here on the screen. There is a special riddle that we're promoting with Recess Time where you can actually solve the riddle and win a free dessert. So check out the My Wellness Resource Hub for not only the discounts, but everything related to wellness here. So I'm going to go ahead and take us back to the other share. I will just quickly say that we are recruiting for wellness champions during this period. If anyone is interested in being a part of our Wellness Champions program, for our champions, they get to know things kind of early and ahead of time. So if we do have upcoming discounts and programs, those are often shared with the champions first. So applications for that are open until May 27th. If you do have any questions for us or want to reach out afterwards, our email is wellnessandcommunity@ucsf.edu. As I mentioned, we do have an Instagram account, and we also have our monthly newsletter that you can sign up for as well. And Jen, did you want to mention anything else about recess time?
Well, I do, and that has to do with the llamas. All right, we have got llamas returning to UCSF, and let's just talk about the first one, which is going to be April 27th, and it'll be on Parnassus in the green area of the quad, right in front of the fitness and recreation center and the conference center. Here's the deal though. You do need to register for it. And if you were to go to My Recess and look for that particular date, which again is the 27th of April, you'll notice that you can select, there's another one on May 11th. You can select which date you want to come to, sign up, and then please fill out your access. We're asking, just in case the llamas go crazy, we do ask that people sign off on a liability thing. So do that, and we cannot wait.
All right, great. Thanks, Jen. So at this point, that brings us to the end of our slides and our scoops. We'll open it up for a Q&A here. And I actually did see some questions, Jen, come through the chat that I'll just read out loud for you. But first one is, for the Safeway discount, is that in addition to any Safeway club card savings?
The answer is yes, because I'm a club person and I did get my club discount as well as the 5% off.
Awesome, great, good news. And then kind of a follow-up to that Safeway discount question. Do you know if it works at Andronico's that is owned by Safeway?
With the marketing folks from Safeway, I did not hear anything about Andronico's, but the next time I go there, which will be this week, I can find out if that's the case or not by trying. So, but I hadn't heard anything.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jen. And then can you just clarify for the Safeway discounts about locations? We have a question if it's at any Safeway or is it just specific stores?
The Bay Area, it is inclusive of the Bay Area, but you need to go to the membership desks of each Safeway to make sure they're participating. I tried to get an inclusive list, but I was not able to get that because There are a few Safeways who don't play the game, but you should be able to, for most, to present your UCSF ID and ask for the discount.
Okay, great. Any other questions or comments at this point in regards to discounts? Feel free to use the chat, or you can just unmute and ask as well. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to unshare and then just pass it over to Jen for any final words.
Well, I noticed we had 11 participants, and thank you everybody for coming, especially, if I might add, the retail team. I appreciate you all being there. If you've got any other questions, please let me know. We'll get back to you promptly. And I want to thank everybody for attending. Discounts have been always a staple of wellness and community, and we'll continue pulling for that and bringing other sort of wonderful wellness resources. So have a wonderful day, and we will see you around.
Thank you. Great job. Thank you.